My name is Sam Yu. I am the chef owner of Golden Diner, and we'll be making a Mushroom Reuben Quesadilla. So this neighborhood is called Two Bridges, but it's essentially the 2 points where the east side of Chinatown and the south side of Lower East Side meet. Yeah, so I grew up in Queens, where there's a plethora of diners where in the neighborhood that I grew up, and as a kid, it's where we went to hang out. I just have a lot of fond memories, just eating in them and just hanging out and not ever getting kicked out, even though we didn't spend money. I also love the accessibility of diners, and I think it's important to offer this kind of food at a high level, but still offer it in a way that's affordable to everybody. Okay, Swiss cheese, cutting it up. Just like in anything we do, try to make every bite as balanced and equal to the previous bite. Just try to make sure that every bite has a little bit of cheese to really give that Reuben effect. We have sauerkraut. We basically take green cabbage, slice it up, and then ferment them. We salt them at a 2% weight of cabbage to salt ratio. And then we let them sit and ferment depending on the season. If it's hotter during the summer, it takes about a week. In the winters, it'll take maybe 2 to 3 weeks. But it's really important that they have that balance of crisp crunch, but also the sour acidity. So that's what we look for before we pull the fermentation. And then this is our mushroom pastrami that we also make in-house. So this is Portabella mushrooms. This is a 3-day process. So we take Portabella mushrooms, we clean them, we gill them, and then we cure them overnight in a pastrami cure, salt, sugar, peppercorn, coriander mixture. The following morning, after all the water is extracted from the mushroom, we roast them in the oven at a super high temp, probably from 400, 425, until they're beautifully caramelized. There's a nice pellicle for the smoke to stick onto it. And then we pull them, we chop them up into what looks like this, and then we smoke them for 2 days. Yeah, this has real Swiss cheese. We can also do it with smoked Gouda, a vegan smoked Gouda, and then instead of our classic Russian dressing, we would serve it with the vegan spicy pepper sauce, which is just as delicious, just not a classic Reuben flavor profile. Cool. All right, so now we're gonna start cooking it. All right, so we do a good amount of oil for this, just so we can get a nice even sear on the tortilla. You want a good amount of contact on there, so it's beautifully even. From this point, it's just watching and waiting. I mean, we do our best when we put specials on the menu to support the local farmers in Union Square Market primarily. Yeah, I mean, there's some really wonderful farms like Bodetree Farms, Lonnie's Farms that we really love. Rick Bishop's Farms, Mountain Sweet Berry, who just retired. Wherever it makes sense, and as long as we can showcase their beautiful product, then we try to do so. Cool. All right, here we go. And then with this, we serve our Russian dressing. So here we have our Mushroom Reuben Quesadilla.